Hello, this is Algebra section, and in this lesson, we will learn uh, solving equation, how to solve an equation, a linear equation, obviously. A linear equation is that equation where the variable power is 1. Now, what is variable? For example, if I write f5x, this 5 is called constant or coefficient. This x is variable. When the variable power is 1, we call this linear equation. After completing linear equation, we will start then quadratic equation, which will have power 2. These type of equations. All right, so let's start solving linear equations. Now, so this is an equation. Why we call this equation? Because there is an equality in between, so we therefore call it equation. This is an equation. Okay, we will solve it. Now, what does this solve mean? Solve mean to find out x, find unknown value. So in this equation, you can see the unknown value is x. X is unknown. We don't know that. So we will find it. Now, how to find that? We will separate the x terms on one side and we will shift the numbers to the other side. This is what we will do in all the equations, and this is the process. So therefore, if you see this is a number, so I will shift this to the other side of equality. And this is 5x term. I will shift this to this side, to the right side of equality. So when I shift this 5 to the left side of equality, it will become plus 5. Remember this rule? When you shift a number with a negative sign to the other side of equality, it could be to the left or right, the sign will change. So it is negative 5 here. When you shift this to the left side of equality, as you can see, you will write plus 5. And I will shift this plus 5x to this side of the right side of the equality. So it will become negative 5x. Okay. So sign will change when you shift a number or a variable to the other side of equality, the sign will change every time. So 4 plus 5 is 9 and 8x minus 5x is 3x. Now we want to find out x. So here with this x, this is in multiplication with x. So therefore, we will divide both sides by 3 in order to get 3. So it will become, x will become equal to 9 by 3. When we divide 9 by 3, so we will get 9 by 3 is equal to 3. So 3 is the answer. And this is what we got. We found the answer, and this is what we were solving for, to find out the unknown. So x was the unknown and we got that. Now, question number 2 is again a linear equation because the power of x is 1, you can see. So again, we will do the same method. We will shift the numbers to one side and we will shift the variables, the terms having x to the another side. So this is 4x. So I will shift this to the left side. And this is a number. I will shift that to the right side. So this is negative. You can see 4x is negative. When I shift that to the left side, it will become positive 4x. And when I shift this number, which is plus 5 to the right side, it will become negative 5, you can see. So 2x plus 4x is 6x and 17 minus 5 is 12. Now we want to find out x, so we will divide both sides by 6. So this 6 will cancel out with that. So x is equal to 12 by 6. And 12 by 6 is equal to 2. And this is what we got the answer. Question number 3. This is question 2. So in question number 3, first we will multiply this number which is outside of the bracket. We will multiply this inside the bracket. So 3 times 3 is 9x and 3 times 2 is plus minus 6. And we will write 5x plus 10 on its own place. Now I will shift this minus 6 number. I want to separate the numbers on one side and variables are x terms on another side. So I will shift this -6 to the right side of the equation. So it was -6 here, so it will become positive 6 here. And I will shift this 5x, which is positive, to the left side of the equation, which will become -5x because it was positive. You can do this, these two steps. You can do these shifting in two steps as well. There is no issue, okay? But I have done it combinedly. So, okay, so then 9x minus 5x is equal to 4x, and 10 plus 6 is 16. Now we need to find out x. So therefore we will divide both sides by 4. Okay, to remove, this is in multiplication, so we will divide it downward. So 16 by 4 is equal to, so x is equal to 4. This is what we got. Question number 3. Here is one extra thing, that is the 4 is down in the denominator. When a number is in the denominator, we can take that and multiply it with the other side of equality. This is equality. A number is in the denominator, which is 4. You can take this and multiply it with the other side of equality. So other side of the equality is 4x minus 7, which is, it is on its own place. I have multiplied 4 with this one, and x plus 2 will come on its own place. Now we will multiply this 4 inside the bracket. So 4 times 4 is 16x, and 4 times 7 is minus 28. Again, I will do the same rule. We will shift the x terms on one side and we will shift the numbers to another. So this is minus 28. So I will shift that to the left side. So you can see it was minus 28. I have written it plus 28. And I will shift this x, which is plus x, to the other side, to the right side of the equation. So it was plus, so it will become negative x. So 16 minus x is 15x. And 28 plus 2 is 30. Now we want to find out x, so we will divide both sides by 15. So 30 by 15 is 2. So 2 is the answer. Question number 4. In question 4, this is a bit different. So you can see all the questions are different from each other. So actually I pick different questions so that you see the variety of questions in algebra, and you get the whole concept of this, like how like you can expect these type of questions. So all the questions are different. Now here we have 2 and 3 in the denominator. We want to remove this 2 and this 3 from the denominator and want to simplify this first. So we will take a number, we will multiply that number to left side as well as the right side. So 6 is that number. When we multiply it here, it will cancel out. Actually, this 6 and this 2 will cancel out. So 2 will remove from the denominator. Now, how to get this number? Most of the time, this is a trick which can work most of the time. You multiply this 2 with that 3. So you got 6. So then you will think that, okay, 6 is a number which can work. And when we multiply with both of them, this 2 and this 3 will remove from the denominator. So you can see I have multiplied 6 here on the left side and 6 on the right side as well. So this 2 can be divided, this 6 can be divided by 2. So 3 will left, okay, because 6 by 2 is 3. So this 2 is removed, and 6 by 3 is 2. Now we will multiply this 3 inside the bracket. So it will become 3 times 3 is 9x, 3 times 5 is 15. And we will multiply this 2 inside the bracket. So 2 times 4 is 8x, and 2 times 10 is 20. So again, we will apply that rule. We will keep the x terms on left on one side and the numbers on another side. So I want to shift this 8x to the left side, and I want to shift this plus 15 number, which is a number, to the right side. So I have, you can see the arrow. See the arrow. So plus this was plus 8x. When I shift it to the left, it will become negative 8x. And when I shift this plus 15 to the right, it will become 20 minus 15. So it was plus here. When I shift it to the right, it will become negative 15. So 20 minus 15 is 50. 20 minus 15 is, 5. And 9x minus 8x is x. So we got it. We got the unknown. This is what this was required to solve it. Solve it mean to find the x. So this is solving equation. I will see if I find more questions, more different questions. We will take one more lesson on this solving equation. By the way, this is your homework. You practice this question. And this is the similar question as we did here. So you multiply both of the left side and the right side with by 45, because 9 times 5 is 45. So multiply both sides by 45, and then this 5 and this 9 will remove, and then you can apply further method. Thank you.